Welcome to the Okay, well that works somehow. We got audio now. There we go. We have audio.
Here.
Enrique. Here. Marianne.
Here.
Jamie. Michael. Here. Jade.
Here.
Austin. Here. Masai. Rachel Thomas.
Here.
Veronica. Moran. Riley Robinson. Here. Eric Fassbender. Here. Bryce Newberry. Here. Katie Cooper. And that's all the name more of this. Who are your supervisors?
Are you confirmed in her? Because I think you already confirmed today, so that's why you're not on the agenda. You'll be on it next time. Don't worry. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now we're going to proceed to the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. All right, agenda approved. So next we'll proceed to call to the audience. Is there anyone in the audience? So now we're going to move on to a fairness discussion. My name is Jennifer Hansen. I am with Theranos. Has anyone heard of Theranos before? What do you know about Theranos? They provide testing. Okay. So we are a high complexity CLIA certified lab, which is blood test basically. Arizona State is the first, specifically the downtown campus, the first university that will partner. So I'll tell you a little bit about our company, our history, and then some things that are coming up. So we were founded in 2013 by an 19-year-old engineer in Stanford. She did not like a blood test done. She happened to work in a lab with coursework and thought the strategy of a more efficient way to run these tests with less blood and at a lower cost. So she developed the technology, dropped out of college, patented her idea, and used the rest of her money for school to actually fund the company. So for the last 10 years, we've been used by pharmaceutical companies validating their safety and efficacy data. So really, that they bring drugs to market, those products to market. But Elizabeth, her mission has always been to make labs accessible to patients everywhere. So Arizona is the first market where we joined in that part of the mission. When I started with Theranos about a year and a half ago, we were in 2 locations in the Phoenix metro area, and today we're in 42. As I said, we are a close partnership with the university. We are on campus in the health services clinic over in I-1. So when we look at accessibility and what prevents people from getting blood work done, a lot of it is cost, security needles, and then location. So when we looked at the student population, one thing that prevents quite a bit of blood work done is access to the labs themselves, which is why we went into a partnership with ASU. So a couple things that have happened that have evolved over the last year. We highly recommend that if you want blood work done, to a provider first. They know all the tests that should be ordered for whatever the time, whatever symptoms you have. However, there was recently a law that was passed in the state of Arizona where you can order your own test. So ask me as a person, I don't need to go see a provider first. I can just go order my own test. So for example, my last physical, my vitamin D flow, supplements, I want a waiting period for working, so I can go back every 3 months to work. So what questions so far do you have? Okay. So, yes.
So how would I know what kind of test that I would want?
So that's why we recommend you see a provider, because if there's something bothering you, if there's symptoms of something, they can help you determine which test to order. We do have a basic direct test order form, which I'll pass out, and this actually has kind of some basic health starter kits. If you're tired, you may want to have an anemia panel, anemia panel. We have diabetes assessment, physical health assessment as well. That all can be through the order micro. So basically, every test that we provide can be ordered individually. are diabetic and you know you're tracking your A1C, you don't necessarily have to go to a provider to get that order to do that. And I will say Arizona is the first state to have that law.
Is this only a service that's available downtown? Because other well,
Direct testing?
yes.
Direct testing is available in any of our Walgreens locations.
Okay.
But we're on campus downtown, I'm sorry, in Tempe, and it is not available.
Okay.
So the self-test, the direct test order is also available from an ASC standpoint on the downtown campus.
So is a student able to get the cost of the test charged their ASC account?
No. Both can do those, we can go to students directly to the address that they give us. So it's not necessarily the address that's the EMR, the students can give us a different address. If they don't want to go to the permanent address, they can give us a local address if they'd like to go to the local address. Or they can talk to by credit card at the service. Yes.
How much would a simple test cost?
Okay, and I just realized that. So the difference between Theranos and a lot of other labs is we actually publish our prices on our website. Most lab companies negotiate with insurance companies and will discount their prices at different rates depending on the volume. And typically a cash pay patient or a self-pay patient is going to be more than everybody. We don't think that's the right thing to do. We think everyone should get the best price. And so we have one low cost price for anyone else or any other lab on the market. And we publish on our website. So if you want to know what the price of A1C is, you go to our website and you'll find that it's very transparent. We believe that transparency is key to getting the access that we need to the information. We have over 150 tests priced under $10. Which from a perspective standpoint, no one else has that. So, yes.
I think would it be possible to try to get the charges?
We're working on that. Because we're new in, because we're a newer company, we're new to the commercial market. You guys know this. We only have so many software developers, and we're building that software. So once that software is built, we will do that.
Yes.
Is that kind of a deal breaker? That you feel?
I think it makes it more accessible to students in the sense that I know when I a lot of my users purchase a lot of times I like charge my student account, I can pay it out of whatever funds that I have to pay. They also know that it's paid right then. Right. I think sometimes it's helpful, especially with healthcare stuff, that cost is never current. So it's already cheap, but I think I don't know.
So that's something I'll definitely continue to communicate plus software developers. So what other questions? Does everyone know where the healthcare clinic is? No? So I'll pass out these direct testing order forms, and then
could be, and I just couldn't find her, eventually gonna be on our actual ASU health site. We're gonna start communicating that, because I know I could find them on there, but I couldn't find them actually for ASU.
Okay, let me find out. That's a great question. I don't even know if there's only for our site.
Yeah, I don't know if there is either.
Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you very much for the opportunity. If you have any questions, let me know. And then,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to confirmation of Director of Administration, Karen Martin. Is there a motion to discuss?
Well, I've been in the school for a month now, so that's been a really good time. That's all.
Council.
Okay, all those in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Okay, hearing is confirmed. Now we're gonna move on to confirmation of Kelsey Hess for Senator for Solutions. Is there a motion to discuss?
I know she's gonna step.
Is there a second?
I said.
Okay.
Kelsey's been.
Oh, Kelsey Cringe, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
My bad. Okay, Kelsey Cringe, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, you can say it.
Okay, well, okay. I'm Kelsey. I'm school president of College, which is a position. I'm really sorry. I'm really passionate about the college competition because I feel like I can do more to help my fellow peers because that one's the opportunity to be out there. Because I know a lot of my peers are having trouble like finding opportunities and ways to help them out and trying to find them. All of the favor of approving Kelsey for Senator for College Corporation, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Kelsey, just so you know, you won't be voting at your seat. You won't be voting at today's meeting, but you won't. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to executive updates. Yes. Okay. So, for the Sunday Express, we have the flyers ready to be processed out. So those are going to all of the list all of the processes that will have 6 o'clock. So we will get the flyers to make sure that they're aware of the Sunday Express. And you may be asking senators and other directors to there are a lot of classes we will want everyone to help us do that. The student organization training that I have planned is going tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Student Center in Carlos. So student organizations, if your organization needs to attend, individual organizations there as possible. This past week we had an advisory meeting that was really successful. We had a decent amount of people attend, and a lot of the advisory meetings were training. That was decided that it might be beneficial to hold a more extensive training for organization advisors, and so people more informed, kind of similar to what we're doing with student organization leaders right now. And then I know Karina had updated, or one of us updated about the shuttle house that we created, documenting the ridership of each of the shuttles, talking about when there are too many students on the shuttles, when students are supposed to stand. And so I was speaking to the other vice president services on the other campuses, so those do the same thing. So we've shared the document with all of the other locations, so that they'll be documented as well. This is something really great on a university-wide document and when these shuttles are overfilled. So next week is going to be Ethnos Day of Action. So that's the White House's commitment to end sexual violence. So there's a National Day of Action going on next week, and we are working on coordinating an event on all 4 locations to do something similar to as this Day of Action. So we'll most likely be active in both locations as well. We don't know what that's going to be yet. Someone from Temple is going to work on figuring out what they want to do. And so we can talk about how we can scale that to downtown and the other places as well. student market rate back, but then we focus to all students, especially my blog, I posted up on my Facebook page, student market blog, if you want to talk about high level express, student market on our website, just got all the information there. And then I retraced it to all of the future recovery programming, and then I went to, is that a Senate update? I updated the Senate about that. Okay, so Karina and I went to a meeting at the governor's office that we stayed with me, and about grade the state university students create a food recovery program on campus. And so I'll be meeting with Mika from AZ Wellness next week to talk about how we incorporate that in downtown as well. Okay,
What did you say? Sorry, point of information. Did you say what day the sexual violence is?
it's going to be on 6th or 7th or 8th, Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so students they have to bring their own lock, locker, and they can keep their stuff in there until the student center closed. Then I think it was not figured out what time exactly was the end is collect the items from taking the personal lockers. But anything that is left in the lockers past data the time the center closes, student opens left desk. So it is just a day locker, you can keep it there overnight. Control of lockers. Yes, so what I have a slice for Facebook out. So slice for advice is going to be Wednesday, September 30th, from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Wednesday, October 21st, from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and Wednesday, November 11th, from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So I'll be sending all of those dates out to you. Those as part of it, and we'll be updating on what exactly we want our data process out. Now I'm back.
So, Vice President Policy and my one of the directors over here, and Dr. Jackson are doing a lot of work. Just to clarify, but we dropped off 353 voter registration forms at the Maricopa County Election Department after a 1-week voter registration drive, which tripled the numbers we had on a 1-week registration drive last year. So we are very happy about that. We are also going to try to piggyback off that with National Voter Registration Day that my director Matthew will be talking about a lot more. We are looking at working with the External Affairs Committee and the Senate to investigate the I-4C as well as to try to provide you all more information on the numerous things that affect the cost of attendance here, from things like textbooks all the way down to the tuition, as well as just the quality of education as a whole. We are trying to make ourselves a lot more accessible and hope to continue that through working with Senate committees for that matter to make sure that it works for much better, get more people involved with that matter. That being saying about that, we're happy to see some of our interns, including people that I can recognize in the audience today. We'll be making use of them to try to help us out with contacting these state legislatures and trying to get them into conversations as we move towards the budgeting season. Budgeting season has begun. The Department of Corrections has asked for 2,500 for prison beds, which will be a costly update of around $17 million form that they're asking for. And the Department of Child Services, DCS, has been asking for another $10 million, which they were not granted last year to try to handle their horrendous caseload right now, in which it's double the recommended amount of cases. So the state is in for an interesting time with the surplus, but there's no guarantee that it's going to get any more money because of that surplus. That's what we're here to try to provide information about. Beyond that, we are looking forward to ensuring that all the meetings here are public. We are making that good competition being true. We're gonna have our own tab. So at the end of the day is in draft minutes of the Senate. So we're gonna hopefully make multiple steps to make that transparent. We're very happy with that. And beyond that, we are looking into a few interesting things, including the Residence Hall Association. FB apparently is trying to make a policy track for all of Residence Hall associations. So we're looking at states to analyze there. And organizations like Students for Work Inclusion are launching on campus, which are good to see more people involved with the policy realm than that. Besides that, I'll leave the rest of the agenda. So if there's any questions, up now or
Point of information, you sent me about that event on Sunday. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
yes. So thank you for that. This is not exactly within the budget of the policy itself. However, we are working with downtown service levels. What that is it's a community service initiative in which they are trying to get 10,000 students, ASU students, engaged in community service around the valley. They're starting in downtown because we're the most embedded, we're the most really active in service for that matter compared to all the other campuses. And what that event is that is a service kind of is a planning kind of thing for their big event on the 17th of September, as well as basically something that'll be a bit of service for us. We're prepping for that, and we're also helping them create a vision. It's a coalition that unlocks more.
And that's going to be at the San Carlos?
Yes, that's San Carlos. And that's open to USGD. Just let me know it's there so we can keep enough numbers to head count.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so thank you for everybody that's in the audience. Appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you to the reporters that are writing about this, that are students know what's happening. I appreciate all of you. So university boards and committees, this week I kind of organized and tried to update all of it. So figure out who we had to interview. So some of the people with the vice president policy are going to help me organize all of those interviews. So still more. I contacted some of the staff for temporary appointments. So if I contacted you, faculty, students, and then we did interview someone today for the athletics operations board. So you'll hear more information about that. We make our decision of if not supposed to still be a 4 representative or possibly 7 representative. Next week I'm actually organizing the Sunnyvale Fitness Complex renovations meeting. So you will all hear about them all the time. We have about 15 students who are now interested and have signed on to be part of the renovations committee. So if you know anyone else interested, this is basically the discussion for the renovations for the first and third floor of the Sunnyvale Fitness Complex. They're looking at providing holistic wellness with the concept of fitness for the complex. So any students that are interested in that, I would love to include them. I'm going to make the meeting time around their schedule. So I send them my way, basically. Ferno Festive today. Yay. So thank you, everybody. I've noticed the staff all trying to push this information out. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. It is today from 4 to 6 p.m. I know it's starting in 30 minutes. We have a meeting, but we'll probably actually have plenty of time to get over there. So I hope most of you and the staff as well as the students out here are going to go to the SCFC Tempe Fields. That way you can attend this great athletic event. Just so that everybody know, I created an individual personnel concern document. This basically just means that little profiles of their staff members, so I report great things that they have reported to the board concerns about. So hopefully it'll just mean that supervisors are able to provide better updates and feedback for you when it comes to our semester feedback. Though supervisors should be able to feedback. I made my blog. Yay, there goes everybody. It includes CUP priorities, so you all can use that as well to try to educate all the priorities. I apologize, this blog is extremely dry because it's CUP priorities and because with so many people that we have to have an agreed upon speech. So I feel like some of us can't. So it's all the information, but I promise I'll try to be even more exciting in the blog. We met with D. Montoya this week. Ryan, Kat, and I now meet with D. Montoya on a bi-weekly basis. So we discussed the expansion of viewing parties. So the viewing party that we have for football games, we're messing with the idea of trying to expand it more without such high attendance. So PUB and USGD are going to work to expand those. If there's any ideas from students about how we make the viewing parties feel better, let us know. Basically, the idea is that one year feels like you're at home watching the game because this is another home. So let us know about that. We received a lot of feedback from TP students who want to enter Taylor's Place from the outside staircase, especially if they live on like the first to the fourth floor. So I just want to let everybody know that administration really likes this idea. We really like this idea. We honestly just send them my way, Kat's way, Brian's way, anybody. If any students in the audience can think of creative ways in order to use this, we would love to allow students hard access to the stairwell, as well as continue to make sure the community is safely and easy. That's exciting. I'm meeting with another individual in the Senate internship. I just want to mention that because I hope all the senators are completing their responsibility sheets for their interns, because I have people so far that want to become an intern for Senate. So it was a wonderful idea. So, but I know that you all will ship that as even more exciting and have some sheets. So hopefully those are getting done. Keep you all updated on those. The Sentinel support network training we discussed. I ran the dates by everybody that's on our staff. I know that new staff will run my together as well. I haven't received any information from anybody to do dates click. I'll wait for this weekend for any other information of possible complications when it comes to these dates. But if I don't receive anything, then I'm going to assume that none of you are going to miss training. Mandatory. So it's October 16th, the 23rd, and 30th. Remember, those are Fridays in a row, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. They'll be here in the student center here before the be able to resolve this. So just letting everybody know, this is mandatory training, giving you all some time. So let me know and check with your work now. Hopefully I won't miss it. USGD core values. Thank you everybody who supplied you with really well thought out feedback. I actually really appreciate a lot of staff members who devote a lot of time to core value feedback, so I greatly appreciate that. I hope everybody else takes some time over the weekend, but really next week, give me some more feedback on that. Once I compile all the finalized descriptions with everybody's contributions, I'll send it out again and provide feedback again. So don't feel like you can't provide it already. Excited for this. Okay, I yield.
On to director reports. Alright, so I have solidified our first staff training that's optional. It will be September 25th at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then I'll send out the resolutions for studies while we be able to attend. So basically this training will be teaching our staff about inclusive language and respect. For communicating with others that differ from each other. So this training will be more self-reflective, more personalized, and you will be able to relate better with others by knowing yourself. And so that. I'm sorry, I don't know why I put September. I think it's because of this event. So the next optional disability that I have for staff will be September 25th. And this will be after the Senate meeting. So I encourage staff to head out with all of us to the Power Market Cafe. Kind of get to know children on a non-first level, I guess. And so I spoke with Sarah Madden, who is the owner of the Market Cafe, and told her that our goal is to teach staff about local restaurants in 20 minutes. And I invited her to our class about the restaurant and how it's started. Okay, on to director of administration. I'm sorry, I forgot to update about office hours. Okay, so I don't know if these reflect if staff members did not do it or not, or if they did it and forgot to bring the form when they did it. So inside office hours, Pat, Erica, Jackson, Nathan, and Savannah. And outside office hours, Jackson, Sharon, and Hassan, I'm sorry, Hassan. Yeah.
I did. Should I have to correct that? Sorry for the awkward pause.
Just in the future, make sure that you write outside office hours or inside.
You do know the outside fund is on the contract sheet, right? Maybe the.
Oh, you were outside too. Yeah.
Oh, well, then there's nothing you can. But like, it's on the contract sheet. you look at the bottom, there's a tab, and it will say like office hours recorded. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, now registration.
Yeah, I just have a few things, specifically for people who are either joining USGD now or people who are getting insurance. If you're in charge of someone, there is a supervisor, like list of things you need to do, and it's on the office of the president on the drive. And just kind of just itemize, you can just go down and check off things. One of the most important things that you add to the general contact sheet, that's where I'm taking attendance list from, stuff like that. So that's important to make sure you run. Some of it might not apply to you, but you can at least look, remember all your have to do that. And then we're gonna start sending out, we're gonna start sending out agendas on Fridays. But that's slow. I'm gonna send it on Fridays.
Clarification. Gonna be looking into, promo items.
Not yet.
Alright.
What website?
Also too, so we have all the promotional shirts too. So every free should have a smaller action. We also have promotional shirts to do that. We got it. We have it on what? Okay, well, we probably still around maybe 700 promo shirts, so feel free to.
No, it's not. It's not something. But as far as I look at my partner interaction for that right now, so that's just how it's like the top line about what I supposed to be last year. Is there any for late in this office? Late in this? No. Okay, so I contacted with the one that you guys are on.
You know, it's funny, someone from the place that if there's something interesting, we so often see that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, I was trying to establish that. I just know it's the social media spreadsheet, I saw that it had, but I still haven't been getting to know. So I kind of just want the feedback from how.
So it works well, or it's slow itself, but if once I put it on, we're not putting it on day up, so I don't know if set up like up by department, that happens, that's it, but that was also when I sent an email and did that. So, yeah.
Would it be easier? I mean, I check the spreadsheet regularly, and I have. So I check that regularly, kind of see if it goes with the spreadsheet. So and if it doesn't, I so I mean, I expect to like keep it updated regularly, but I don't know how. So I'm happy going on a little bit. And then I have obviously for that school. So I'm gonna start establishing a regular department of things, probably by things that we want to add they are. So obviously I'll have my interest there. You guys are students PR. USGD calendar it was fully started. So I'm hoping that all of you can I'll need volunteers for that, so I will be sending out a volunteer sheet with an application out for the site that I'm putting out. We have a speaker, her name, she's from the nutrition department, Dr. Dave. She's going to be talking about how to help college and we decided to shorten it to an hour. 10 minutes, so we'll be 7 p.m. We'll be food, free stuff. I hope y'all can make it. Also, I want to get some feedback on the meet and greet. Since I do have so much support as a professor, I was planning on doing them every other month, but if my team is thinking about having it every month, so we'll definitely work on getting that going.
Okay, so doing a lot with the website, because things are much different, live and accurate. So if you guys want to see how everything's being spent, I did just update yesterday, so it should be all put up. A few days ago, Karina and I did the calendar for the website. So on the contact page, go ahead and look at it as long as you aren't on Safari. It should load perfectly fine, and you can see everything you need to do. Just a lot of small maintenance things on my end. I have an intern, his name is Eric. We will be when engineers who are responsible for the Wi-Fi for all of the NC campus come back from vacation on Monday, he and I will start drafting them to improve the connectability for the students. All right, I yield.
So, just can you explain to the staff like how the calendar's updated so they know how it works?
Okay, so if you just want to know anything on the calendar, go to the website, go to the contact page, and then it will be right there. Click on a date, and it'll show you everything that's going on. You can click on the events for more details.
Yeah, so it's directly connected to the calendar. So when you're trying to do your food stuff, goes up and we can see it. So our staff calendar is now public. Remember that. So that's why we add everything. It'll go up there.
So even like the busy, like the
No, this is USGD collective, not all of your.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the collective calendar. I didn't share all your. Oh, I was like,
Yay.
no, just the collective one. So just so you know, you kind of find your putting stuff, so that way you can now describe it for students. Because like we all know what VAC is, but if you go in there and write a description more of it, then students will be like, oh, that's VAC.
Okay, on to
Hey everybody, so next week I'm going to be focusing on university board committees, making sure that we're getting those going, talking to folks, organizing them, recruiting, doing a bunch of things so that we can get those right. I'm also in my position going to focus more so on civic engagement on campus and trying to make policy fun. So when my blog comes out here soon this weekend, you'll get a taste of what that means, essentially. Just because I like to have a lot of fun. Think about things on a different level, I guess. So, that sounds good. I use that. Yes, sir.
Just saying you can see there is a board committees tab on the website now. So if you want to add anything on that, just give me an email.
Okay, on to director.
Hey everyone.
So lately I've been staying up to date on what's going on in City Hall. And one thing, I don't know if you guys have decided during campus, there's a hearing on September 17th, 1:30 at City Hall. It's for the law building. So the sign is big, the city council doc is big. I don't know if it's purposely big or if they just don't seem interested enough to know about. I reached out to their office staff, I don't know what's going on with that, but basically it's allowing signs on the law building. I don't know how big they're talking about the signs being, like moving graphics and posters, things like that. So I don't really know if that's something anyone feels strongly with another about. To go to this, I'll have more information about what specifically is going on. But that is 6 days from now at 1:30 City Hall. Also, September 22nd is some other duties. I don't remember exactly what, but we'll get that soon. We've got commitments from State Representative Sherwood and Mendez about help register students, so they're going to talk to students kind of convey the importance of voting. And we've got good morale. Yeah. What we need is people volunteering to shift. I'm going to create a form for everyone to sign up. It's 9 to 3, by about 1:30 minutes to set up and take down. We've had about voter registration forms beneficial public. So we're going to be approaching students, and we're going to cut off their walkway to class. If you can't go, then you're registered, and we're going to pair with the state legislators to kind of go around and inform people. And then we're going to encourage civic engagement. So voting, that's not important. We're going to encourage civic engagement, whether that's voting, getting involved in class, other boards and committees. There are various seats available, so there's lots of options for students to get involved. And we're going to kind of push for those. Goal is kind of 20 people registered per person, which I don't think is too old. Also, I've been working with organizers with the other presidents from UA, NEU, Tempe, Poly West. Each time I email them, they're getting a little bit better at responding. And so right now we've got from Rachel from West, right? So we're going to set up a conference call. So that's going to kind of help form one lobbying group moving forward when we do things in the state senate. Meetings is supposed to be us, obviously, but that is going to help. And then as soon as we get that organized, or whether we don't, we're moving forward anyway with getting ready to open a dialogue.
Have a great weekend.
Just one last thing. I met with the Miranda, who is a Barrett advisor, but kind of a Barrett, she's just overall part of the administration and leadership. And after talking to her a little bit about just what we're planning on doing and what they want our help with, we got into the discussion about office hours and getting people to office hours. So she actually gave us a bunch of Barrett bucks, which is, if you don't know what they are, they're incentive tools used for Barrett downtown to get people to come to events. And then every Friday they have a Barrett store where they sell t-shirts and all this other stuff, and you can only buy them with Barrett bucks. So we're using that to get people to come to our office hours. And that's it. And you look fine.
Alright, we're gonna pause for a second. You want a second?
Yep.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Case Corner. Alright, so we're going to start a video logs so you know what we're up to. Let's get started. Alright.
So tonight, tonight is content logging off, and it is from 7:30 to 9 p.m. to
And by tonight, you mean so.
This was on Tuesday.
Yes, and we have some ice cream, milkshakes, desserts, for Christmas for everybody.
Plus, if you actually got pounds paid 35 done that, you get those things. Right?
And this week on Friday, the 11th, is in front of us in Tempe at the SCFC. It is from 4 to 6, and there'll be 3 tin tops.
Get their own. So, a little bit on my side, we will begin tabling the fall, doing us shirts, the cover. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think about it? You make sure you're there, you know, shirts, things are things to do about it. That's pretty much it, isn't it? I mean, not too much going on with us. The week, we have a Senate meeting coming up this Friday. Pretty much 3 o'clock. Now, room 12. Make sure you're there. You can actually meet us. We are actually looking for interns. Me personally. So, you know, if anybody wants to be an intern, you want to be an intern, contact us. Find us.
I'll put our contact info down there. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. The update this is going to be on Tuesday. So, our Conhigh Fall kickoff was on Tuesday. This Tuesday just passed, and we actually were really successful, more successful than we thought we were going to be, and 202 Conhigh students swiped in to the event. So, it was really awesome, like seeing like everyone come, give their talk. They made a camp. Talk to the faculty that did come, like a lot of the professors and just assistant deans and stuff came too. They played ping pong, like random games. There was USGD gave out T-shirts, and it's just a really good opportunity to get to know first year professors. So.
Just the tabling thing. Yeah, we're gonna table on Tuesday from 1:30 to 2:30 at the Taylor Mall. I have Austin and Marianne help me. Anybody else can show up if you want. Like seriously. So we only need like those 2 people. Just 3 people's fine. But feel free to show up if you want. But we're gonna be doing some T-shirts, not too much, so not like 5 of each size, I guess. So we're not giving away too much, and that's it.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to the college of public service.
Well, it's been a pretty hectic week for me. You know, everything's going on. I'll play my vlog. It's not as detailed or informational as the other one, but it's just kind of introducing myself to the students. This week coming up is going to be much more informational. Yeah, I'll play on yours. Yeah, send vlogs, and it's just me kind of around. made for my iPhone. It's great.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Michael Spadafar, and I am your senator for the College of Public Service students. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to really introduce myself and tell you guys a little bit about my working life. So, where do I begin? What I strive for as a senior at ASU Morgan Devils is I strive for inclusivity and betterment of the quality of
Yeah, I know, right?
But I am trying to increase the sense of community that we have here at ASU through other events and get-togethers that will really make this community more inclusive to what our goals really are. How am I supposed to do that? What is my hat stand for? We'll get into that later. But basically, I can tell you guys right now that really great things are on the way for ASU and the student body. I am here to help you guys. If you guys have any needs or questions, below my video will be a link to all my social media, my email, the best way that you can get in contact with me. So, with that being said, I welcome everybody who has done anything. Welcome back to ASU for this wonderful semester and wonderful year. Let's make this community and this school a better place to be.
Anyways, with that aside, not too much happened with me. I kind of going to the doctor kind of screwed me all up. On the 18th, like I said last time, I have a meeting with our assistant dean. We did some interviews this week to fill James's position, which is another senator for the College of Public Service and Community Solutions. Up on the document, or not document, the Google Drive is kind of my third action plan, the one that took me a long time to get. Excuse me for that. Just kind of laying out what my vision is for Sparky's finals countdown. And it's just, very neat, professional, has a floor plan, kind of what the headliners are, just kind of ideas about the event. Yeah. All right, I've been meaning to. All right.
Hi guys, so me and Jade did separate videos. I would say Jade's is like way more informational because she's the one that actually built the inside class. So I think it would be more beneficial watching hers than mine. Mine's pretty much the same for watching the video. But like I wanted my face to be there so they like knew who I was. It's like, hey, here's how you contact me, but like yeah, it just makes me I have extras.
You want that? Sorry.
I'm not mad.
I see.
what is election look like this semester? So hopefully we can get those answers answered and or those questions answered and we'll go from that. Continuing on that internship hiring process, I a couple more applicants this week as well as a couple more Senate applicants. So we recently had a Senate position open in the College of Public Service and Community Solutions. How did you do that off my fingers? I can't remember it. But we have a Senate position for that. And here's the applicant couple so far. But I really want to advertise these positions so that interested College of Public Service and Community Solutions student have the opportunity to apply for the position if they want. So I'm going to take the application until Wednesday. And after Wednesday, applications will be out. That's the last year. Not Wednesday, I'm just going to stop scheduling after Wednesday. That way, we can get the full applicants that we have included. Take a good look at all of them, compare them to one another, see if someone's the right fit. And if not, you can open the applications for yourself. You can go ahead and involve that position. So on Thursday, I had a meeting with some talent and we threw around some ideas for a one credit coding course where journalism students could take this course and kind of get an introductory class to basic coding. So we're into 305, multimedia journalism, things like that. We need to know effectively. This brief one and the basics so that by the time we do take that class, we can dive right into the fun stuff, this technology. Also along the lines of current technology, I discussed first bilingual Spanish-English journalism class, which is going to be offered at the Congress School in the spring. So that should be a really exciting, innovative course to create professional contributors for the Congress School. And it's so beneficial to journalists just being bilingual and knowing another language. So the fact that Congress is going to capitalize on that, I think is a great thing for our school and really needed it. So no fee increases are expected for Congress this far. We'll see at the next meeting, but thus far we're not expecting any fee increases. The talent was really excited about hiring on a new editor, Eric, who actually focuses specifically on innovation, bringing new ideas to the school. So what better fit than an editor of content news who is focused on innovation for the most innovative school in America. I can't think of a greater fit. I think that's so just be working with Hawkeye and really bringing innovation more into our years ago. Innovative. Innovation Day in spring. That's where we kind of put out the science fair where students can come and see software and the technologies displayed at the Hawkeye School. And students will have the opportunity to try out the software and be a really fun way of showing off what Hawkeye's got. So we can look forward to that in the spring. But I think that's all for me this week. Come and visit me at office hours between 5 p.m. every Monday in the student center at the post office. But thanks for watching. Access my other
No.
This thought about it. So does anyone have any questions? Okay, so we're gonna move on. Health Solutions doesn't have any updates right now, but we have a new senator. So that's awesome. So now we're going to move on to discussion about executive board bylaw changes.
Move to discuss.
So, we'll try to get them up, but for the most part, the Senate understands these, that they should have all 6 of them at the moment. What these are, in a packet sense, are fixes to a whole range of errors that have been small errors, as well as larger steps that actually redefine the relationship between executive board and Senate. This is supposed to actually make it so that the Senate is re-empowered from their former status when they could not actually intervene with executive board decisions. So if these are to pass, they will essentially, in the first one, it'll make it so they're no longer bylaws and will not carry the same weight that the bylaws we pass will be they will be under those bylaws. So if you pass something, then that'll mean that that's the law of the land and it's not a competition. Because if it's competitive, it would have to go to the Supreme Court. The second bylaw, or the second, not bylaw change, that's what we're avoiding. The second proposed rule change is one that essentially makes it a little bit more flexible with how we define who is an executive board member, be all the members in the document, and which just makes it so we can define who can vote in the executive board meeting, but not have to edit it every single time we add a new director or chief director name. The third executive board rule change will basically be abolish a really interesting rule that says that basically no duties can be carried out by members of non-executive board, so that effectively bans interns. So we want to have interns, and this is the rule to give that legal precedent. The fourth one will remove a ban on the Senate from interfering with executive board director rules because it is your duty as representative branch, the USGD, to make sure that whatever we're doing up here is actually representative of what they need. So it's a way to help create that relationship with the Senate guides the executive board on ensuring that the objectives that we carry out are matched up with student interests and that we can help you guys get those things done. The fifth rule change is one that we discussed back in May, actually, which is just the restricted strikes rule, a way to kind of create a system for minor changes. So if you have a minor violation like you got office hours per week and something that repeats over and over again, this makes it so we have a standard for how many office hours or small things you can miss, or we end up basically having the ability to start taking action against that within the executive board once again. It's all by the executive board. And then the sixth one is the fun one that deals extensively with all the changes. It's more changes in background text. All it is basically things like Article 3, we have 2 of them apparently, and a whole bunch of other ranges of 6 that just makes this document unuseful. The only things that are major is executive board meetings would be public meetings, which would put us in line with the Constitution because not supposed to have votes, essentially. That's that. Are there any questions? If this is your chance to make any recommendations or to say that you think that this should not go or something should be added, otherwise these are going back to the executive board to be voted on at the next meeting on the 18th, I believe. Yes.
With in terms of consider what are they kind of are what
Yeah, good question. Third rule doesn't actually really give much to returns. It just allows them to exist. Because by legal definition, they're not allowed to do anything that you do, essentially. That's the rule. It says basically that director of public relations is fully responsible for their job and they're not allowed to do anything else. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Senate Bill 4. Is there a motion to discuss? Alright, Michael, can I start? Okay.
All right, well, we discussed some buckets, but we basically remodeled Senate Bill 3 names, no longer the gateway combat, it's now attendance spent act. It's just that very line added to the reason to be worked. So what this does is actually put in the bylaws what we agreed to this year, just 2 events per month with the exclusion of the last 2 months because it's like 1 week. That's about it.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor of passing Senate Bill 4, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? Okay, Senate Bill 4 passes. Now, moving on to Senate Bill 5.
Let's discuss the 5. All right, well, again, we talked about buckets. This is the one that gets us to actually not have to show those video logs during meetings, so we can actually talk better updates and showing everybody. Again, pretty straightforward. Reasonings are there. What I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can agree it's more effective to speak in person on the meetings rather than show these videos, because everyone's videos are not the first one we have is for Hispanic Heritage Month. Is there a motion to discuss? Second. Okay. Okay. Hi, friends. My name is Becca. Usually I'm representing the program. Before today, I am representing Hispanic Heritage Month. I'm on. So we are asking for kind of a lot of money, but we are planning a number of events that are going to celebrate and encourage Hispanic culture throughout this month. Hispanic Heritage Month celebration starts on September 15th, which is next Tuesday. And on that day, we want to host a block fiesta. The tradition for us now is that it's going to be the second year that we're going to do it. There's going to be an evening that celebrates Hispanic culture. We are going to have food from a lot of really awesome local vendors, and it's all really authentic Hispanic food. Now, that doesn't mean Mexican food. That's one of the critiques that we got last year. There's a lot of the things that we did were really focused on Mexican culture. One of the things that we're doing, making sure that we're branching out and getting all of the different Hispanic cultures that we have here in Houston. Also, what we're doing is we have some really fun live entertainment. So we have a flamenco dancer, which is really good for us. We have a samba duo that's coming, and they're going to be dancing. And we have a mariachi band, and they're coming. And they're going to be staffed throughout the evening so that students can come, they can eat food, they can watch really awesome live entertainment. We also have a DJ coming. He's going to cater his DJ mixes to be kind of top 40, but also sprinkled in with different Hispanic artists that are really popular right now. Also going on, we're going to have a caricature artist, and we're going to have an artist that does metallic tattoos. Kind of something different for students to kind of interact with while they're hanging out with us. We're also going to have several crafting. We're going to have canvases that people can paint on, and we're going to make these little flags made out of tissue paper and wooden bells. Kind of popular. We're also going to invite the different multicultural groups to come and do a stroll to do that across the entire room. So that's going to be on September 15th, starting at 7 p.m. It's at the AE Eastland stage. And that is going to be that. And then the next week, on September 22nd, we're going to have a movie screening in the Tronque First Amendment Forum. We're going to be screening Miss Amelia. Starts at 6, goes on until 9, and we're going to have a discussion at the end. It's also catered here by Airmark. And all those invoices should have been shared with you all. We have a lot of invoices. We're going through a lot of different vendors. So instead of doing one by one, we have a full big folder for you all. That's all I got.
I don't have access to the. Yeah. But what I do remember was just a few days ago is you wanted $150 for blow towers, 2 blow towers. Why you just get a few, like a lot of times, cheaper.
Because the company that we go through, do you go to Sparky? Okay, well, they're really large structures. They use hundreds of people to make these things, and that's just not something that we put together, but it really adds to the event. We customize color, we customize copper. It draws in a lot of students. We had it at Gold Fest last year. We always have it for the carnival, and it's one of those things that really includes students. It really brings people in.
I know you have like tons of experience planning events, so like I'm not worried about this one being used wisely at all. Like I know it's super well. It just seems like a lot of money. Yeah, it's almost so.
It does, but it's also for 2 events. It's not just for one. And the other thing is, last year we had a really big attendance, and this year we're marching really strongly, and we're expecting that attendance to grow.
How much are you expecting?
Last year we had about 300, so we're expecting at least that many, probably close to 20. But it's for 2 events. It's for 2 events.
That's for.
This is for the fiesta, and it's for the movie screening.
For the movie screening, what are you providing for the movie screening?
So we're providing food from Airmark, and we're providing movies.
For about how many people?
We haven't done a movie screening, but usually whenever Crockett does their movies, they get about 100 to 200.
do you want to market this to students?
We have a Facebook event up right now. We have flyers that are out, and we're going to be posting more flyers to the doors over the weekend, so that you know about it. We're also going to be tabling throughout all of next week and the following.
How long have you been doing that since when?
Marketing?
Yes.
Marketing, been out for about a week now.
Do you have any kind of face-to-face actual presentation to spend, or?
Yep, we have about 6 people that are coming for us.
How many did you say were going so far?
About 50.
Okay. I thought what's the brand? Well,
Yeah. Personally, I'm kind of concerned about the balloon towers. I know it's there, but balloon towers will only be used for one day. It's $150. I mean, like, it's a small nitpick, but you know, every little bit counts. You know.
On that Google Drive, do you have the performance fees as well for that?
Total performance cost $600 per hour, which is a really great deal for what we're
Oh,
doing.
yeah, no. I'm right there with you. Still,
One of
7,000
the
is
things
a
is
lot.
that we really wanted to grow this event so that we're not just celebrating Mexican culture, and that's one of the things that the funding is going to go to. We're going to make sure that we're not just focusing on one culture, but we're talking about a lot of the different cultures that we're celebrating. We have a lot of really cultural people here at ASU, and it's unfair to limit those different people to we might not have. So, really want to make sure that we're getting hard on all of those ethnic backgrounds. So that's the point of growing.
How much did you spend last year on this event?
Right, yeah. I was not on the committee last year. Like,
$5,000 that the price of the last one. About the same that you received. You sold the rest of the same thing. You must expand that as well. But it was about $5,000.
absolutely. So last year, for 5 years, we wanted to know a lot more money than this. And less attendance, but you know, to increase the attendance this year. But for EPS, though, we're actually working on this. They did a lot of stuff here. A lot of the restaurants, I would say they're really
We've been dealing with it all summer.
I think it's priced pretty well, but we're going outside here now to strategically do restaurants, certain culture. So think about what we're doing for the senior population. Do you all know of any other events going on for Hispanic Register?
Well, it's not so much that, but there's looking for some of this, the invoices that they gave us, we're spending $300 in DJ service.
But that's
That's-
not how
that's
it's
quite
done.
cheap.
That's
That's
normal.
really cheap.
Yeah, but that's not good without music. So.
Well, I'm not saying
we're
not to
working-
have music,
And
but
we're
I'm
working
saying
with
it's still,
DJ to make sure that the music that is played is really representative of you.
yeah.
Okay, I think Jack will.
While this event has been very high cost, a lot of those things in there are kind of important to represent there at the front. So while it's a high cost, it's not so much about the cost item to step away from that. It's
No.
about holding an event for not only the students, but representing here. It's set, it represents the entire community as well. So I don't kind of look beyond the price. It's sort of not the price on a celebration for the entire and if you have to raise one thing, then balloon towers kind of ancillary, but at the same time, it does help draw attention to the event. So I understand why they were included personally.
Well, after hearing how much it costed last year, it's not that much of an increase because obviously, like, if you have a different year, prices are going to go up, prices are going to change. So, after hearing like I was at the event last year and it was pretty successful, and like they're expecting it to be increased this year, and like it's something that last year it began, like it was the first time it happened, so this time it's gonna be the second time people are gonna hear about it. If they know how to market it, and if it's already happened before, I feel like it's not too much because it is an event for the and the community as well.
It's like it's been 2 years.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
We're still at a table. I have a number of prices. So if you donate prices, and then we'll have just have notice to give that.
It's not that I don't want this event to happen. I want this event to happen. I just want
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm into those.
Okay, all those in favor of approving $2,900, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? Okay, funding request approved.
Thank you, everyone.
So now we are going to move on to posting funding request for $229.05. Is there a motion to discuss? Okay, is there a funding?
Okay, I'm Haley. So for this request for t-shirts, but t-shirts really don't have any. And we got over to smaller club, so we're trying to get more people to notice us and increase the awareness of our club, like around campus. And then if we attend, we have our competitions, our conferences, at the state level. That way others know who we are and that we're representing ASU and state and during competitions. And so people know who we are, where we're from, and we host volunteer events and also attend other volunteer events. That way everyone knows who we are. So we're just trying to get some t-shirts so that we can spread awareness.
Yeah. But so in our agenda, you are acronyms, like
Sorry, yeah, HOSA, so the acronym is Health Advocates of America. So
Okay.
it's basically just for future healthcare students who are interested.
very cool. Thank you.
Do you know what is our vendor for t-shirts for ASU?
So we have 3 vendors now. We have Anton Sports, BC Print, and then one that starts with G Panic. So we have 3 down there.
Jack, was this one of the preventers?
Yes.
I
Often.
was gonna get the.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask you if these are just shirts for your club or are they shirts that you're giving out promotional items? They're just for club members. So,
Okay.
how many are you? I'm not exactly sure.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah.
Jackson, was this company a preventer?
Yeah.
It was? Okay, yeah. No, I wasn't sure. Well, I like it.
All those in favor of approving the funding request for $229.05, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Abstentions? Okay, there is approved. I believe that the representative of the student union has a leave, so we'll be skipping that request for right now. We're gonna go ahead and move forward with Hampton's funding request of $1,820.07.
hi, I'm Nikki. I'm not used to wondering the money, so it's weird me. We're looking for mostly basic things, food for all of our meetings. We have 6 left, and we're doing it at the dining hall, and it's $119 each per meeting. And that will just increase attendance, especially since our meetings are held basically during dinner, so we don't have to choose between eating and going to a meeting. And then our other thing is shirts, looking for 150 at 693 Grant on Sports. That could be a total of $1104.99. Those are for members only. And it's good advertising, especially if we do volunteer events. We like for us to say it, just so everyone knows like who this is and like what we're doing in the community. And then if we don't have that many members, because we have like requirements, not just supposed to get a shirt, we do use those the following year at Taylor Place. So it's very, very nice to get people interested.
One organization.
On Facebook, it's over 200, but our requirements are 6 meetings per school year, and then 1 volunteer event per semester.
I did that before knowing there was 6 months, so that's why that red flag is there, but.
So this sense that having food at meetings is really nice and getting people drawn in. So I move to vote.
All in favor of giving access to questions about technology?
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Abstentions? It passes. Now we are on to changes at ASC 100 136 votes. Your representative.
Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Leah Tyree, and I'm the secretary of the Percent ASU. We are a relatively new club on campus. We kind of just got kickstarted this past semester, but we've had very good attendance. This club is for anybody who kind of needs a break. Can everyone in here agree that big goods are pretty good, right? Exactly. So what I'm here today asking for is not only your ingredients for the next this next meeting that we're gonna have that's actually baking, but for our first meeting we're making aprons, which makes sense because we are bakers at ASU. Whereas most clubs would be wearing T-shirts. So we're gonna have just blank aprons and then fabric markers, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're expecting a pretty good turnout. Advertisements for this meeting is gonna be going out soon here, but it's a relatively low amount for not only ingredients for 20 people because they work in groups and make crafts and stuff, but for the amount of aprons, pretty good deal. So please support the students club on campus.
Yeah, the aprons, is it, you're buying 8 packs that have 3 aprons in each pack?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 24.
Yeah.
It's like 3, yeah, it's like 3
Yeah.
packs. So for 3 of them.
Thank you for asking. Our meetings are going to be Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:30. I will keep that in for any student organizer or review, if you send us your regular meeting time, send it to Kat, KC@gmail.com. If you send it to Kat, she'll actually put it on our calendar, so our staff members know, and then it will be on our website for students now. So you can send them her. All those in favor of bringing bakers at ASU 136 dollars, say aye. Any opposed? Abstentions? Approved. Okay. So, there we go. All right, now time for final call to the audience. Does anyone have anything they want to say? I have nothing. So like I said, I'm gonna start driving next with you tomorrow, and I just want to let you all know that Double on Mill is going on tomorrow, the first home game, so please be there. If you're gonna be in Tempe anyway, you might as well come and hang out with JB. It's gonna be free food. There's a lot of food activities that are going on. It's completely free for our colleagues Double on Mill. So baseball has a really cool carnival ride, but now they have really fun, awesome wine entertainment. Brought in a lot of the local radio stations. They're coming in. They're doing some fun stuff. And we're also bringing back free food. So if you're a student, all you need is a meal swipe, and you will get free food. That's only for ASU students. It's not for anybody else in the community. So please go and hang out. There's also going to be some really fun giveaways that are going on, and I believe that there are field classes that are going to be given out at the farm. So go and hang out. It's 3 hours before kickoff. Mill at 6. You take a lot. You're always a little bit there. It's completely free.
Yes. Okay. Hi, my name is Josh. And we just had a first talk, and we're keep them on and we could have a coming out. I believe for our first event, it's pretty okay. It's like 2 weeks ago in our organization, so we had some students there, and we had some adults talk about education, and so it was really great to have them. All right. Okay, is there a motion to go through the meeting?
canceling the SBC on your request, because I have to let it happen.
Yeah.